Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of Holyport College. It's a Monday afternoon, it's another brand new week, and here are today's notices. First of all, co-curricular, your form tutors will be or have been speaking to you all just to fill in that spreadsheet so we know exactly what activities you're doing on each day. Just a reminder, there are still no changes yet. I will be talking to you by Wednesday on how you can switch activities if you want to switch them, but for now you're committed to whatever you signed up for in the first place. Year 9, a few of you have been to see me about wanting some extra prep sessions or possibly not doing quite so much games. That option will be available to you from next week, Year 9s. Year 7 and 8, you need to do the games because we've got to get our teams going. And on the subject of games, I'd like to talk about rugby. And I'd like to talk about rugby for two reasons. Firstly, because it was a marvellous weekend of rugby with a reasonable performance by England on Friday night, but more interestingly, a stunning performance by Japan to beat South Africa on Saturday afternoon. And that also rings true with another rugby team, not quite so high profile, but I want to talk about the under-15 boys, who have all been up in arms for the last week or so. And they've been up in arms because they've been really badly hit by injury. I won't mention names, but those injured under-15 boys, you know who you are. But the under-15 boys did something really impressive on Saturday. They went out and won. And they won with a couple of people who maybe haven't been in the team before or aren't in the team very often, who really weren't very keen to be in that team. But they went out and they won it 7-5. And that kind of rings true with what Japan did against South Africa as well, because I was chatting to Max this morning, an interesting conversation with Max, and what Max said to me, he was the captain on Saturday, and he said, well, what we had to do was go out and really put in a team performance. There's no way, we didn't have the big fast runners or the big strong guys because they were all up injured. So we had to go out and do the simple things really, really well, and we kept it in the forward pack, and we moved the ball around a little bit when we had to, but only when there was space, and we played a really tight, disciplined game, and actually we came away with the win. And I think that's the under-15's first win of the season. And that just shows you the absolute importance of teamwork. We saw it more publicly with Japan against South Africa on Saturday afternoon. It required the whole team to work together, to be disciplined, to do those things well. It's not about an individual hero. It's about people doing the basic things really, really well. And that's what our focus should always be here. So, take inspiration from Max Ticehurst, from Kieran Solanke, and from Hugo Huggins, who came into the under-15 boys at the last minute. And also, I suppose, from the Japanese rugby team. And let's work together to do things really, really well. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a lovely afternoon. Bye.